Hey guys, welcome to our tech sports series here at ENVO. My name is Amir and today I got a flat tire, so I'm going to show you how to replace it. So let's flip our bike upside down or put it on a bike stand or whatever you like, and let's remove the wheel and get into it. Alright, so now we got our bike upside down. We're going to remove these two caps here, both on each side of the motor, and we're also going to cut the zip tie that's holding our motor cable in place. And we're also going to disconnect our motor. Cool. All right, so we're just going to remove this cap as well so we can stick our wrench through it and get access to the nut here. And slowly we'll be able to loosen this up. And we're going to want to pull the nut and the guard out of the way. And we're going to remove the nut on the other side. All right, now that should be good enough. Now we can just simply pull our wheel out, so get the derailleur out of the way. And just get the wheel out. All right, so now we're going to go around the whole rim, trying to push the bead of the tire inwards. And what this will allow for us to do is create more space for us so that we can pull this tire off the rim. Seems good. Now we'll just remove this valve cover, set that aside, and now we're just going to get our tire lever, go under the bead. And now we're under the bead, and we're just going to go around the rim. And it should just simply come off. All right, so now that we got the tire off the rim, we're going to first check the rim for any sharp objects or any sharpness in the rim itself. So we're just going to run our hands and our fingers through the rim, just trying to feel for any sharp objects or something like that. If you do feel some sharpness on the rim, what you want to do is you want to sand it down or file it or something like that. And if you find any sharpness within the rim, you can just get a wet rag or isopropyl alcohol and just wipe it down real good. So we'll set that aside. That seems good. We'll go check the tire now. All right, so now we're going to remove our deflated tube and set that aside. And we're going to do kind of the same process. We're going to run through the whole tire, trying to feel for any sharp objects or any debris. What you can do is you can get a wet rag or with some isopropyl alcohol and just run it down to clean the tire fully. That seems pretty good to me. So now I'm going to go get my new tube and we're going to put everything back together. All right, so now that we got our new tube, we're going to add a little bit of air into it just so that it kind of gets some shape. That should be enough. Now we're going to put the new tube into the tire, and we just want to make sure and double check that there is no debris or anything sharp on the tube itself. Seems pretty good. Now we're going to get our tube and just place it into the tire. Set that aside. Let me grab my rim. Now we got our rim, and we just want to ensure that we have the correct direction of our tire. So my bike is upside down. I'm just going to match the treads to my front tire. So this is how it'll be. So we'll go valve in first. Get this bead in on this side, and then we'll just start going around. It's best if you can do this with your hands, as trying to reinsert with a tire lever is a little risky. as you can puncture your new tube. So try your best to do it with your hands. There we have it. New tube and tire installed on the rim. So now let's get our rim reinstalled onto our bike frame. So again, we'll go through our chain, get our derailleur out of the way, line up the disc with the calipers, and now we're almost in. So we're going to get a 10mm wrench to kind of play around with our shaft here. Need to create some space. Now we can just wiggle it into place. Seems good. Now we can just tighten up our nuts and reconnect our motor cable. So derailleur guard in, and then our nut. Get our 19mm wrench and just begin tightening this up. Now that we got those all tightened up, we're just going to reconnect our motor cable. We're going to line up our two arrows. And we're in. And now we're going to put these cables here and zip tie them in place. Cut the zip tie, and we're done. All right, so now that we got our new tube installed in our tire, we're ready to inflate. So I like to usually inflate my tires to around 40 PSI. So let's do that. All right, so now that we got that fully inflated, don't forget to put our valve cover back in place. And there we have it. And that's it for the video today. We've successfully repaired our flat tire. Check out our YouTube channel for any additional videos on maintenance and repair. And if you have any additional questions for support, please hit that link in the description below and that will take you to our ENVO Help Center. Thanks for watching, guys, and hit that subscribe button.